Hello and welcome back to my channel. I am doing my first week, and this is going to be the one that's going to be the weird one, unless of course later on I don't post, because normally I'm going to post on Mondays. So it's going to be a little off this week because it's going to be posted on either a Thursday, which is when I'm filming it, or a Friday. I haven't decided if I'm going to post this one right after my first one that I filmed just a little bit ago, or if I'm going to wait and post this tomorrow. So this is my weight loss vlog, one for 2017. Um, I have done a weigh-in because I went to the community center because I haven't gotten batteries for my scale yet. And I am down 4 pounds from 322 to 317.8. So I actually have lost some weight, but my last weigh-in before that, when I got my 322, was about 2 to 3 weeks ago. So I really don't know how much weight I've lost in the 5 days that I've been dieting and minimal exercise. I won't know that until I do another weigh-in, and I won't do that until next Monday when I'm going to be going to the university that I live in, or I live near, because my fiance goes there, so I can go to their gym and work out for free, which is nice. So I will find out then how it's working, because then I'll be doing more solid check-ins instead of this sort of thing. So for week one, all I've really done, which I think I said in my other one, is I'm just lowering my calorie intake from 2,500 to to about 1,800, unless I do exercise, and then I can have a little bit more leeway. Not a whole bunch more, like um, sorry. So my old calorie intake was anywhere from 2,500 to 3,000 calories, and that's a lot of calories. And so I'm lowering that to about 1,500 to 1,800 calories, unless I do exercise, and then the calories that I burned from that I can add on. So usually my goal for a good day is about 1,800 calories. And thus far, in the past 5 days, I have been able to um, do that. Like, I have this notebook or planner thing, and I'm putting dots there. Sorry, it says spring quarter because of work. Um, but I have dots on here, and I'm using these gel pens to help with that. So, like, purple is one of the most important colors because that's calories. And for the past 4 days, which I need to add a purple dot to the fourth, um, I got my calorie intake down. Um, the green dot's for work, so it's nothing to worry about. And then pink, it's also important, but it's exercise. But since I'm just trying to focus on the diet for the first couple weeks, it's nice to get it in, but we're just focusing on one thing because I don't want to overburden myself because I'll burn out faster. And then blue is pretty important as well, which is water intake. But I need to work on my water intake because I'm still learning that. Because originally it's like, oh, I'll drink a gallon of water per day and everything. It's like, no, it's not that easy. My average, my average is I drink about 2 of these a day, which this still has a little bit left from yesterday, which I need to finish. 2 to 3 per day, because after my workout yesterday, I ended up drinking a whole one, which was weird, but I guess I dehydrated myself. But yeah, this is how I'm keeping track, and thus far it's working, because I like seeing the little dots. I want to see this entire month filled with purple dots, and any other dots that I can. And so I'm doing calorie counting on Spark People, and I'm using this to track the days I'm able to keep up with it, which is nice. I don't know why I was putting it down there. So that's what I'm doing. I'm just trying to keep it simple. I've tried complicated things. I go head first into it and then I burn out. Or I get bored because it's not going on fast enough. So I'm wanting to do the dot thing to keep myself motivated because every day I get to put, if I do, if I track my calories and I go into the limit and I'm able to do that, I get a dot. If I drink 2 of those big water containers in a day, I get a dot. If I do 10 minutes or longer of exercise that's not just simple walking around, unless of course it's doing laps or something, I get a dot. So it's just a fun little thing. Originally I was going to use stickers, but money right now caused me not to be able to. And I got some fun gel pens for Christmas, so I figured why not? So that's how I'm tracking everything right now, is just dots. So week 1 is going pretty well. I was having some difficulties earlier this week because of one of my medications was making me want to binge eat, which really sucks when you're trying to lose weight when you feel like a human vacuum cleaner. And I know that's a horrible thing to say, but since I have been an emotional eater in the past, that's my best way of describing it, is that I would eat a normal sized meal and then about 30 minutes to an hour later, I would be starving again. And I tried chewing gum because I still have a bunch of it from getting it earlier this week, which is fine because I like chewing gum anyways. But I don't eat that much anyways. I know, everyone says that. I just don't watch my portions. I don't eat constantly all day. I eat 3 meals and maybe 2 snacks. Now, what that may consist of, depending on everything, is it, and then I'll drink a whole bunch of liquids throughout the day. As the most of the time, it would be the liquids that would bite me in the ass, because if I have, well, an example would be, which this needs to get off my desk, but I don't remember how many calories this is, but I think it's at least 150 calories. I'm over 21, so like if I drank one of these, and it's only 8 ounces, but I think it's like 150 calories. And then like sodas stack up as well. I mean, it stacks up really quickly in liquids. So that's why I've been trying to drink a lot more water instead of sodas or alcohol. I'm not a heavy drinker, like alcohol wise, but it was nice to have a drink or something at night to relax. But that's usually what bites me in the ass, is sodas and juices. Like I said, I've done the stuff before and I kind of know what my weaknesses are. I do allow myself to still have sodas, but if I have a soda, it means I have to cut something else out later. Or I have to have it at the end of the day and do the math for like dinner, and then if I have enough calories left, I can have it. Like I had a soda today at lunch, so that was 150 calories or something like that that I have to take out for a snack or for dinner later. And that's something I have to deal with, is just understanding that if I do this, then I have to cut that out later. I'm learning that, and it is difficult. It's not as hard as it was the last time I did it, because I understand it better, because the last time I did it, the one time I was succeeding really well, I cried the first few days because I didn't know what to do. I didn't know what I could eat. I wanted to eat my normal size portions. I kept panicking because I didn't know what I could eat and what I couldn't eat, and I wanted to give up because everything was so hard. Because the fact is when you're just starting out, even if you understand calories in, calories out, you need exercise to burn more calories so you can take in more calories or whatever. When you're just starting, it's hard. And I'm glad that I've had that difficult experience because this time around it's a lot easier. Now, is it a walk in the park? No. And I probably will have those days where I am crying and things like that. And I know I said that in my other video, and I'm trying to be optimistic. I'm actually in a pretty good mood. Weirdly enough, after I got off of my bipolar, my newest bipolar depression medication and just back on the one medication, I'm feeling a lot better. So I think I'm going to talk to my med doc about just sticking with the one medication and then just trying to do diet and exercise and see if that'll just help me, because I'm feeling a lot happier getting out and tracking calories and moving around and everything, because I tend to like doing things more naturally than using pills and things to cure everything, because I mean, I just tend to not be one of those people who like taking medications. So week 1, I've lost 4 pounds, and I don't know if it was a fluke of just the fact that I hadn't weighed in for 3 weeks or not. We will find out. Probably not this coming up week, because I'll be weighing in on the 9th. Probably, let's see. We'll probably find out on the 16th if it was a fluke. And I know that's 2 weeks away, but I think that's the only way I can really see it changing, is just because the 9th is only 4 days away. But week 1's doing well. I'm optimistic and everything. So thank you for listening to my rambly video about everything. Please like and subscribe if you want to continue watching my journey. I know that this is just week 1 and nothing has really changed, but I hope that in weeks to come and in months to come there are big changes, and that you will join me on my weight loss journey. Bye bye.